In 2022, hard techno was the most exciting underground genre in the world. Warehouse parties were packed, distorted kicks were more distorted than ever, and artists like Hardstyle and I Hate Models were exploding on TikTok with 150 BPM melodic anthems. And just 2 years later, something had changed. The kicks were cleaner, the drops were bigger, and the crowds, they were wearing candy bracelets. This wasn't Berlin anymore. This was EDC. And the genre that once stood for raw, underground sound has started sounding a whole lot like this. The resurgence of hard techno began after COVID lockdowns. People were desperate to dance, and hard techno offered just the right amount of aggression and escapism. Clips of DJs like Künstler, Kobasil, and I Hate Models went viral. 150 BPM became the norm. Kicks got heavier, the aesthetic got darker, and sounding new techno wasn't something niche, it was trendy. But success comes with a price. Around 2023, a new crop of artists came in, starting with Basewell, who was one of the first artists to bring in a new influence, bringing in sounds from the world of hardstyle. His tracks combined distorted 909 kicks with epic cinematic breakdowns and screechy synths straight out of the Defcon playbook, and audiences loved it. Basewell's sets became known for one thing: massive message style drops disguised as techno. The question: if it looks like hardstyle, sounds like hardstyle, and drops like hardstyle, is it still hard techno? Around this time, other artists began to follow a similar path. Surma started incorporating trance leads over hard kicks. Sarah Landry's sets began to feature more breakdowns, more risers, and more EDM style energy. Later, with Sarah even going on to play at a lot of EDM festivals herself. The crowds were getting bigger, and the booking shifted from underground raves to major festivals. And slowly, the music changed too. Gone were the hypnotic grooves, and now it was all about the drop. As the genre gained popularity, purists started to push back. Underground producers accused the newer wave of selling out. Comment sections filled with complaints about techno turning into EDM, and the phrase techno EDM and TikTok techno became a meme, and even an insult. But the artists didn't seem to mind. Sarah Landry stated in interviews that her only goal was to make people dance, and many fans argued that genres evolve, and techno is no exception. Still, the divide was growing.
I started kind of like, I'll do it myself. Started running warehouse, legit, underground, European style, true techno raves. Like running a marathon, doing one of those. They're really cool. It's always worth it.
You know, there's promoters in LA and 6 AM group in LA and others, and then Basement in New York. So there's pockets of the scene that are really starting to grow. Over the course of the next 4 or 5 years, the genre is absolutely going to explode. I love the idea of feeling like I'm contributing to this like rebirth or revamp.
Like for a lot of kids, let's say in the US, EDM, when it was super popular, you know, all this really terrible EDM music that was popular 10, 15 years ago, that was the gateway to find better music for some of these people. That was their introduction to the music. Right now, this hard, fast techno is it's the EDM of this generation, but they're dressed in an underground way, so everyone thinks that it's underground music, but it's not. It's EDM. It's actually pop techno, and it's the gateway. So like I always say to people, I don't care that it exists. I just wish people would stop comparing it to techno. It's not. Like I think, and this is not an ego, it's just I think what I do and the music I come from, that's pure underground, true techno. This stuff is the door to open to find this. And I tell people, like, just grow, wait a few more years, go to a few more club nights where it's 15 hours of this boom, 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 boom. From the moment the doors open, you get tired and you start looking for something else. And so it's okay, like, cool, it exists, but maybe 5-10% of those people will start looking for something different, maybe something deeper, something more soulful, something more, real, and they'll find their way, So it's like, it's okay that it exists. Just don't put us in the same category.
By 2024, the hard techno scene had split in two. On one side, the underground with their analog gear, hypnotic loops, gritty warehouses, and lack of lights in those warehouses. On the other side, there was a festival version with clean production, screechy, hardstyle, raw style drops, and viral Instagram and TikTok videos. Both called themselves techno, but they sounded and looked completely different, and fans were forced to pick a side. The final nail in the coffin came when artists like Slur and Sarah Nerdry began playing massive EDM stages. Once considered too underground for the mainstream, they were now headlining EDC and Ultra. Clips of 20,000 person crowds losing their minds to 150 BPM hardstyle techno started going viral, but for older fans, it wasn't a cause for celebration. It was proof that techno had officially sold out. The truth is, techno is no stranger to change. From Detroit to Berlin to TikTok, it's always evolved with culture. But the current shift isn't just musical, it's cultural. The underground used to reject the mainstream. Now it's becoming it. Whether that's a good thing depends on who you ask. Ravers are showing up to hard techno raves looking like they're going to EDC in Miami. Is this the world we want? Hard techno isn't dead. It just put on a pair of rave goggles, added a screechy drop, and walked onto the main stage. So the only question left is, what even is techno anymore?